What is it about your hobby that keeps you coming all the way out here? Is it the freedom? Wandering in search of that perfect spot? You've made your own path through these hills. Tasted the fresh water of our lakes, our rivers. You've been on the water with friends at sunrise and helped the locals long past sunset. But you just keep coming back. At this spot, you got a pretty good idea what's lurking beneath the surface. But there's only one way to find out. Whether it's the one you write home about or the one that gets away, that feeling is what gets you hooked. That whether it's your first time or your 100th time, you never know what you're gonna catch until it's caught. Call of the Wild, the Angler.
Hello guys, how you doing? 𝗬𝘂𝗯𝐿 here. Oh man, I have been waiting for this game for quite a long time. It's true to say we would have loved to have seen angling added to Call of the Wild. But I don't think I'm going to cry about it for too long, because there is no game I can think of who could possibly delivered something quite so beautiful as what Call of the Wild could. And I think this is going to blow me away. This is my first look at the game. It arrived in my inbox about an hour ago. I've installed it and we're going to share this first look together. This is not a review. This is also a paid preview. So I will never sell you any lies, and you're going to see everything I see. I don't edit my footage, you know this, so that you can see everything that there is to see. So excited. Right, here we go. End user license agreement, quite a long one. Gee whiz, could anyone in their right mind actually manage to read all of that? Oh my god, there's two of them. I don't think I have an Apex Connect account. I'm going to skip for now. No worries, if you change your mind you can create an Apex Connect account from the in-game settings menu at any time. Here we go, this is it. It looks fantastic, doesn't it? Options. Brightness 50, monitor 1, resolution 4K, borderless, ultra, resolution scale 80. Interesting. Why 80 and not 100? I'll try and bear that in mind. Okay. I'm going to turn subtitles on just for anyone who's hard of hearing and whatnot. Would I like to save my changes? Yes. Confirm. How do I get out of this screen? Okay. Golden Ridge Reserve. Alright. Wow, I haven't played a fishing game or been fishing for a long time. So expect some rustiness, especially at the beginning. Body type, A, B. A or B. Okay, A or B. I'm not being funny. The breasts still appear to be there. I mean, technically that's my body type right there, but it just looks like she's got a tighter shirt on and he's got a looser shirt. That's all that looks like. Ethnicity, white, black, half caste, Asian, sort of a darker skin type. I don't know. I should stop talking already. No hair, some hair. Oh wow, that's it. Okay. Vigilante. There's only one type of boots at the moment. Gloves. We can have gloves or no gloves. And the top. Okay, let's go for burgundy. Bottoms, camo. I quite like camo. No. Let's keep it smart. Accessories, none. Hats, none. Rotation. What? What is this? Okay, that's kind of funny, I've got to say. I don't know what that's all about. Remember, this is pre-release, guys. There may be some changes coming. So all I can see at the moment is close. I don't see any option to continue. Oh wow. Okay, right, that's it. We're in the game.
Sophia Taylor from Taylor's Tackles here, and I hear you're in need of a little fishing refresher. Well, let me tell you, you've come to the right place. Although another right place to go would be Taylor's Tackles, right down at the Central Outpost. Can't miss it.
Welcome to Golden Ridge Reserve. To ease you in, you'll be presented with some short explanations and instructions. These instructions will cover the controls and how to catch your first few fish. I can hear the fish splashing about behind me. That's so cool.
Now, first things first, let's get you in position. Step up to the pier if you please.
Right, I'm just going to check here, because it feels very much like we have blur on. And I hate blur. I just saw it then. Off. Enter to apply. So you can't click on any of these down here, which is a bit weird. Already that feels better. My mouth feels a little bit heavy. But okay.
I see you've brought your own rod. Can't get anywhere if you don't take it out, so you do the honors.
I'm not saying anything about that. Will not make any jokes at all. Press button to equip your rod.
So, let's start off with a simple cast. Keep those shoulders and hips square for me.
So, we just roll back. No. What do we do? Okay, so that adjusts the length. So we click, back, and release. Okay, back, and release. Okay. First attempt was a failure.
Reel it in. Take your time. Get used to it.
Shift to reel in faster. Look at the action on that.
Feels fantastic, right? Well, I'd like to see you do a few more. Let's say 2?
Yeah, absolutely. Look at the detail on that reel. Without sounding too silly, it looks real to me. Right, hang on. Okay, we're getting it. We're getting it. We're getting it. Hold E to cut the line. I'm aiming for in between. Oh, that was crap. Try again. I'm aiming in between the two lily pad tiles. That was pretty accurate, but not as far as I wanted. So Z and X
Now
reduce the speed. Okay.
I'd like to see a nice clean cast. Strike as soon as she bites and reel her in when she's tired.
Catch a fish. Alrighty. Wait for a fish to approach, nibble, and then bite. When the indicator says strike, press the right mouse button. I wonder how long we'll be waiting. Is it going to be realistic, or is it going to be like most fishing games where it's very much an arcadey experience? Fish after fish after fish after fish. Look at the dragonflies flying around just on the lily pads over there. That's incredible. The thing is, there's so much to see, it's difficult to take it all in at once. And of course I am getting distracted. I'll probably miss the first fish because I'm looking at everything else. And the reflections of the trees, pretty good. Oh, hang on, where's my line gone? Pretty good. Hang on. Am I float fishing here or not? I see little fishies. I see some little fishies. I'm having a look. Ah! Too early. I am float fishing. Thought I was. Okay, let's try and get a bit closer to the lily pads. Oh wow. Okay, I seem to have lost the knack. Too early again. I hear a noise and it makes me want to snatch at it. Right, come on. I'm right in the lily pads this time. That was a good casting point. Gotcha. It's only a tiddler. I'm trying to look at the line information on the right, and not giving me huge amounts. I mean, obviously the red line is like the tension, but I don't know where the tension line point is. I mean, where does it snap? Wherever it is, we've got this fish because our line is too strong for this little tiddler. Here it comes, boys and girls, our first ever fish in the angler call of the wild. I'm quite excited about this. Just increasing the drag a bit. Oh god, now we've got a white line coming up. Oh, I saw something right down the bottom. Did you see that? I'll do it again real quick. You see how there's a line at the bottom? I'm not sure if that's indicative or whether it's the top. So a circle all the way round is too much. God, this is taking some time, isn't it? Only a little fish. Oh my god, it's tiny. Largemouth bass, juvenile, clearly. Weight 0.41 kilograms, 0.17 centimeters, Sorry, 0.17 meters. And yeah. Bait used, bloodworm, traits, score 284. New best rank. I can toggle the UI with tab. Get myself a nice little screenshot there. That's rather awesome. And then I can release the fish.
Congratulations! She's a beauty. The fish here aren't yours to keep, so even if you love her, you gotta let her go.
Okay. This is your float indicator. It will show the status of your floater and the distance of line between it and you. The indicator will start to wobble when a fish is nibbling and be pulled down when the fish bites. Okay, that makes perfect sense. I just wish they'd have shown me this informational bit of information before I tried to catch that fish, because I was not looking at this at all. I was just looking at the float. That would have been a little bit handy. Right, catch a fish and watch the tension cast with your rod. Right, let's try again. This is the tension indicator. It displays how much tension is on your line relative to the maximum tension it can withstand. The more the indicator fills up, the more tension is on the line. If the tension becomes too high, you risk snapping your line. Keeping tension in the line will ensure the fish can't escape easily and tire the fish out. Tension will be high when a fish is fighting and decrease when it gets tired. Keep the tension high by moving your rod up and away from the fish when it is fighting, or by reeling it in when it gets tired. Wait for a fish to approach, nibble and then bite. When the indicator says strike, press the right mouse button. Alrighty. There's a lot of tension on that line then. Holding the tension with the right mouse button whilst he's pulling, and then reeling him in. It feels pretty natural. I'm liking that quite a lot.
Let's take a look around. Can you climb to the top of that lookout tower for me?
Climb to the top of the lookout tower? Hang on a minute, look at that hairdo. That's not the hairdo I picked in the... The hairdo I picked was pretty smart looking. It looks like I look like a monk from the 18th century. What's that in the background? What are those things? Anyway, so that's a little bit better. Largemouth bass, juvenile. Slightly bigger than the last one by 0.1 kilograms and 0.01 meters. Cool. Okay, release the fish. Climb the lookout tower and survey the terrain. Okay. I've got to say the turning circle feels so heavy. I wonder if I can X sensitivity. I think we need to go up to like 75% maybe. I like that they've separated the look. Oh, that feels so much better. I think I can go a little bit higher actually. But I'm glad they've separated the look and the fishing, because in Call of the Wild you couldn't separate the two. They were one and the same. One affected the other. Oh god, that's also quite heavy. Exploration. Right, let's go 85 on that as well. There we go. So we've got some wildlife. There's 22 lookout towers. And look at this beautiful, lush grassland. Does look good, doesn't it? I wonder if there are going to be any animals in this. That would be nice. I never even considered the possibility of there being animals until I just said then. Is there any way to put my rod away? There we go. Look at the textures on this. Actually, the textures on that are not mind-blowing. The wood looks fantastic, but that bit of metal there doesn't look quite so sharp. Wow. Wow. Wow, we're going to have fun exploring this. There's something in there. How do I open the door? Oh, I see.
Golden Ridge Reserve. What's in the name, huh? Well, this one dates all the way back to the late 18th century. French trappers named the park Crête d'Or.
Hello, I can see you. Can you see me? Come find me. I'm down at the outpost.
Down at the outpost. Down there somewhere? Go have a look. It does look good. It looks really great. Right, let's go meet the shopkeeper. See what she's got. See what she's trying to sell us. A whole bunch of noises out here.
This right here is my pride and joy. The Central Reserve Outpost. This ain't just any outpost. You'll find all the bells and whistles here, like Taylor's Tackles, a brand new shop run by my friend Sophia. Other than that, you'll be able to find notice boards, storage lockers, a boathouse, and a garage for easy access to transportation. Plus a flagpole for yourself.
A flagpole? What's the flagpole for? Yes, it's quite nice. Diamond Peak Outpost. It's a screenshot if ever I saw one. The old American flag is up. Cool. Auto rentals. Nice Jeep there we can rent out. Oh, there she is.
You seen my sister around? She's nice to put a fish to a face. While you're here, can I interest you in a bargain?
Get the complimentary bait, enter the shop and get the bait, okay?
How about some bread? It's on the house.
Thank you very much. Buy. Equipment. Okay, here we go. So we got quite a lot of rods. Three match rods. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 bait casting. And 14 spinners. Spinning reels, quite a few. I've never owned one of these bait casting reels. This is what I've always fished with. Pretty basic stuff, I guess. Monofilament, fluorocarbon, and braided. 2.5 kilogram strength. up to 25 kilogram strength. 0.5 to 20. 0.5 to 20. These are the lures. So we've got spinner baits, spinners, poppers. I quite like poppers. Frog. I've never used frog before. That's for catching something big, I imagine. Spoon. I like spoons. Swim bait. I like swim bait. Jerk bait. I like jerk bait. And crankbait. I also like crankbait. Lots of hooks to pick from. Size 10 all the way up to 4.0. I don't think I've ever fished with a 4.0. So we have some bread. So if I say enter to buy in backpack 10, so it's going to cost me, I'm not sure if I'm actually buying this or whether this is giving me the free bread, but I think I'm buying it. So if I press tab, I can inspect it. So this is dough. Dough balls are a sturdy bait that can be enhanced in versatile fashion by combining them with a wide variety of different ingredients. That's true. But that's bread. Okay, bread, pearl barley, bread again, dough, hot dog, liver, marshmallow, eggs. What kind of eggs are those? And cheese. And then obviously we got live bait, the worms. What is that? A leech? Ugh. That's minging. Can you like rotate it? No. Okay. And minnows. Alright. Floats. I love my floats. Oh man, there's not that many floats. I think I had something like this when I was a kid. I definitely had one of these. Definitely had one of these. I had one with a porcupine reed going through it. That was really cool. That was passed down from my granddad. Nice. Jig heads. Light, medium and heavy. Okay. Soft plastics. Oh, interesting. This must be something quite new. I've never seen any of these. Kind of quirky. They're like oh, what's the word? Not I was going to say squid, not squid. Jellyfish. Kind of got a jellyfish look to them. Right. Okay. So, did I buy it? Equipment, baits, wood. Buy. I don't think I'm buying it. Enter. Enter to buy in backpack. Okay, it's not very intuitive right now. Yeah, I don't know what's going on there. So we have a look at the apparel. Lots of very similar looking shoes but different colours. Some welly boots. They're pretty smart. Some proper hiking boots. That's what I'm going to be wearing. Lots of different gloves. Again, they all look exactly the same, just with a bit of a different decal on. There's another set there. Extra grip. Okay, some tops. Oh wow, there's lots of tops. What does that say? Oh, why can't I rotate it? After all the years of fishing, my wife is still my best catch. Ah, that's sweet. Lots of shirts. My god, there's more clothes than there are fishing equipment. Some nice jackets there. Tell you what. Some bottoms. We got some jeans and stuff. Got some longs. A lovely collection of hats. Oh, there's some kick-ass hats here. I like that one. Or you could go a bit more traditional. Oh, quite like that. That's quite cool. Accessories include shades, different colours, combinations. And that's it at the moment. Okay. Alright. Alright. Talk to the shopkeeper and enter the shop by holding E. Buy. Equipment. Baits. Red. Enter. It's weird how the mouse doesn't do the job. That is not letting me buy anything. I am confused. There's no other way of getting in there, is there? Hang on a minute. I've got to try and... just feels a bit shaky at the moment. Video. Brightness 15, monitor borderless. VSync is on. Let's bring that resolution scale back down to 80. There's probably a reason why they put it at 80. I'm guessing.
Wish I could spend more time fishing and less time behind this chaos. Even when I'm serving customers, I'm catching fish in my head.
She's cool. Look at the detail on her glasses. Oh my god. Yeah. Instantly that looks and feels a million times better. So yeah, don't put the resolution scale up to 100. 80 in 4K. It's quite enough, it seems. Right, so when the prompt appears, navigate to the buy section, select equipment and make your way to bait category. Here you will find Sophia's complimentary bait. Okay, well I'm doing that. Buy, equipment, bait, bread.
Now, you won't get far if you don't put your bait on your rod, so give it a go.
I do not understand. I'm sure I did exactly that 10 times over before it actually did it. Okay, fine. With your rod equipped, press Q to open the quick menu. Select the bait category and switch to the bread you just bought. Okay. Rod out, press Q and switch bloodworm to bread. I love the way he just puts the rod in his backpack. Go to the jetty. Where's the jetty? Oh, this looks a lot better now. I've dropped...
It's just like I remember it, for better or for worse.
Cool. Yeah,
I'll be right here with the bargains.
Okay, all right. Jesus Christ, woman. Talk about hard sell. Yeah, it looks fantastic. It really does look fantastic. It's like playing Call of the Wild. That's what it feels like at the moment. And that's a good thing in my book. Learn about drag. Drag is a function of your reel that determines how much power a fish needs to use to take line from your reel. The higher you set your drag, the more energy a fish needs to spend to take line. Stronger reels produce more drag. Change your drag by equipping your rod using 1 and then using X and Z buttons. A higher drag will increase tension and tire the fish faster, or even prevent it from taking the line, but might also put your line at risk of snapping. A lower drag will let the fish take more line, and 0% drag won't allow you to reel the fish. Roger that.
Try setting your drag higher.
Higher than... okay. How high? Remember to keep tension in the line, but don't set your drag too high. Play around with your drag and rod position, and remember that a fish might escape when the tension is too low, while your line might snap if tension is too high.
Keep setting your drag lower again.
So it goes all the way up to 100% and all the way down to 0%. Cool. So she wants me to catch a fish. Alright, that water is moving at some speed considering where we are positioned. Probably should have gone close to that grassy reed stuff over there. Alright. I've got to say I'm quite enjoying the experience at the moment. I'm having a bit of fun with it, bit of a giggle. I panicked. I'm sorry about that. I absolutely panicked. That ping noise, I don't know what it is about it, but it makes me instantly want to pull the rod in, even when I know I'm not supposed to. So yeah, apologies for that. I hate it. It draws your attention, but kind of makes me like shudder. Oh. It feels like a bigger fish. Keeping the tension on. Seem to be working well. Ah, this is a winner. It's a largemouth bass, bronze. 0.54 kilograms, 19 centimeters. Okay, so it's like every fish I catch is 1 centimeter bigger than the previous one. I have to admit that felt like a much bigger fish, the way the rod was reacting. Don't know if that's something they need to look at or whether I'm just out of sync with real fishing, but yeah. So what's this mean then? Experience with the rod, experience with the reel, and experience with bread. Learn about pumping. Guide to pumping. Pumping is the act of lifting your rod to pull a fish closer to you and reeling in the slack line created as you lower it back down. Keeping your rod opposed to the fish's swimming direction is a good way to tire out the fish faster, but wait with reeling until the fish has stopped fighting unless the drag is holding it in place.
Alright, now let's try catching a fish with what you know about drag. Try not to let the fish gain too much line by keeping your tension high when you need to.
Yep. I'm going to drop that down just a little bit because I suspect we're kind of on the limit there. Oh, that wasn't a very good cast. It'll do. Nibbles, nibbles,
Okay,
strike.
now, pump it.
Pull it, pump it. Pull it, pump it. Pull it, pump it. You're coming to daddy. Fish and chips for dinner, baby.
You're a natural.
I am a natural.
It's been a pleasure, but Taylor's Tackles needs me. Go check in with the warden, and don't forget to drop by.
Again? Oh, hang on. Oh. I just seen I've been so distracted. I've been watching my recording. I'm actually getting 56 frames per second. We're losing a few frames here. I'm going to have to dial it down a little bit. Yeah. It's 1 centimeter bigger than the previous fish. Ongoing. Alright, so what we're going to do, we're going to go options, we're going to go video, and I'm just going to drop down. Is there like a graphics preset? Okay, let's go down to high and apply that setting. Just see how that feels. That's a solid 60 FPS now. And it still looks fantastic. It just feels so much smoother as well. I'm getting some serious encoding lag though. What's going on there? dear. Right, well, what is going on with the water? Look how fast it's flowing. We're right by the edge. That makes no sense. Why is it doing that? It looks weird. This side looks okay. That side looks like it's flowing at 700 miles an hour. Not the clouds. Don't know what it is. Yeah, I'm getting encoding lag here. Oh, crap. Let me check this out.